Listen to me with your whole spirit, because what I am about to reveal is the deepest ritual every human performs without knowing. Your breath is the first offering you give to the universe and the last ritual you perform before leaving the world. And before I go deeper, let me place these truths into your heart. Your breath is your altar. Your breath is your sacrifice. Your breath is your connection. Your breath is your intelligence. Your breath is your spiritual signature. Now hear this revelation. Long before candles, long before water, long before herbs, long before bones, long before salt, long before sacrifices, there was breath. The one ritual the universe gave to every soul equally. When you inhale, you receive guidance. When you exhale, you release burdens. When you sigh deeply, your ancestors step closer. When you lose your breath temporarily, your spirit is warning you. When your breath becomes heavy, your guides are trying to speak. When your breath becomes light, your spirit is aligning. Many people don't know this. Every ritual you perform only works when the breath agrees with it. That's why when you pray, your breath changes. When you meditate, your breath slows. When you feel spirit entering the room, your breath rises. When you sense danger, your breath jumps. When your ancestors want to get your attention, they push your chest and you call it anxiety. Breath is the original medium. Breath is the first divination tool. Breath is the oldest communication between you and the unseen. Every culture created rituals based on what breath does. Steaming, burning herbs, blowing ash, chanting, whistling, humming, even calling names of ancestors. All of these are breath technologies. So hear this truth. You cannot lie with breath. Your spirit speaks through it before you open your mouth. When your guides walk close, you feel the breath move on your skin. When your spiritual gift wakes up, your breath becomes warm. When your path is blocked, your breath feels heavy. When your spirit is aligned, your breath feels clean. This is the ritual the universe gave you at birth. A ritual you perform thousands of times a day without candles, without altars, without preparation. The strongest ritual is not outside you, it is inside you. And now, let me reveal the continuation, the secret very few are ready for. Breath is the key that opens the eye that never sleeps. That pressure you sometimes feel on your forehead, that sudden tightness between your eyebrows, that heat that rises when you meditate, that pulsing that comes when you sense danger or truth, that is not random. That is breath unlocking the ancient gate. The third eye does not open through force. It opens through alignment, and alignment begins with breath. When you breathe steadily, the mind becomes still, and when the mind becomes still, the veil becomes thin. And when the veil becomes thin, your spirit begins to see what your physical eyes cannot. This is why visionaries breathe differently. This is why prophets inhale sharply before a revelation. This is why healers exhale deeply before they speak. This is why mediums pause when the room shifts. Their breath is recalibrating. When breath slows down, the spiritual eye widens. When breath deepens, the inner ear sharpens. When breath becomes warm, ancestors draw close. And here is the deepest truth of all. Your third eye does not open from external rituals alone. It opens when your breath and your spirit finally agree on what they see. That is why some people see visions before they sleep. Some see warnings during the day. Some see images flashing quickly. Some see shadows moving. Some see light flickers. Some see future moments hours before they happen. Because breath unlocked the gate before their mind understood. So hear me and hear me well. The breath you ignore is the ritual your soul depends on. The pressure you feel on your forehead is not sickness. It is activation. The warmth behind your eyes is not imagination, it is awakening. The heaviness on your chest is not fear, it is guidance trying to push through. When you learn to breathe consciously, you learn to see consciously. When the breath aligns, the path aligns. And when the path aligns, the spiritual eye opens like a sunrise inside the mind. This is the ritual you were born with, the ritual that belongs to no culture, no religion, no tradition, the ritual that belongs only to the soul, Kamagu.